Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Prisma, also known as Gemverse. Today we are doing a Create a Sim video. I know I did a Create a Sim video last week. It technically, in my mind, was a little bit different because it was a makeover video, but really it is the exact same thing, so forgive me if you guys are bored of these. I just have been having a lot of fun in Create a Sim lately, so I figured I'd share that with you guys. In this video, I made this beautiful sim right here. Obviously, she's gonna look a little bit different by the end, but she's beautiful regardless. You're gonna see me touch up facial features a lot, like a lot. I go back and forth quite a bit in this video. The hair took me like probably 20 minutes IRL, but since this is sped up so much, it probably only took me like 2 minutes, and I'm not cutting it out. I'm actually gonna leave it in this time. Usually I'd cut it out because I feel like that's so boring, but I think it's important to show you guys that not everything is super easy for me, and I know this probably sounds ridiculous, but sometimes Create a Sim takes me a really long time, and creating content is definitely not easy, so that's a struggle that I had with this one. I also tested a lot of different sliders in this video, or I guess when I was doing this, because I have so many that I feel like I never use because I don't know how to use them. I'm kind of a slider hoarder, to be honest. I tried to take out a bunch of them back in November. I think you guys remember probably because I mention it a lot, but a lot of my presets and custom content got messed up, so the sliders were no exception. I also added a glasses slider into my game. I thought I already had one, but I guess I didn't. But I added another one by Iconic, and it's so good. It's so good. You're gonna see me messing around with it in a little bit here. It is genuinely a life changer. I don't know why I didn't have it in my game before this. I guess I must have thought that it wasn't that big of a deal, but now I can't live without it. So there's that. And if you are like me and you're very particular with how your glasses sit on your Sim's face, please run and download that. Trust me, it's worth it. I also was testing a lot of new custom content that I downloaded in this video. So these little freckles that I put on her face, I love them so much. They're so adorable. And I also, I think, used some new clothes and hair because I was trying to kind of explore my catalog a little bit, because I tend to stick to a lot of the same things, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I feel like if you want to make your Sims look more different from each other, definitely try and expand your horizons a bit. And honestly, I don't even know if you should take my advice, because I'm kind of I don't know how to word this. I suffer a lot from same face syndrome. I know someone pointed it out on, I think it was the How I Make My Sims video. On that video, I had someone tell me that all my Sims look the same. Trust me, I know. Okay, they really, I see the similarities, and I think mainly it's because I give them specific facial features, but they tend to be in the same place, if that makes any sense. So like the eyes are always wide set on my Sims, not always, but most of the time. And I don't want to use the like excuse that it's part of my Sim style, but it really is, because I just prefer having like a cartoony look, and for me, wide set eyes are adorable and cute, so I like to do them that way. I don't know. And same with the lips. I like small lips. I love small lips, and the noses that I use on my Sims are also like cute, and I don't know how to describe it. Like, I tend to go for shorter noses, so I think a lot of that contributes to same face syndrome in all of my Sims. And I try to make them look different, and they look different to me. They have different personalities, so maybe that's what makes them different, but I don't know. I'm not in a hurry to change anything about my Sims, so I kind of just keep them the way I do them because I like them. I don't know. And then I wanted to branch out a little bit for her makeup, so I ended up going for like heavier eyeshadow and eyeliner than I usually do. And I also gave her like a paler pink lipstick because I tend to go for darker like berries or reds. That's just what I'm attracted to in real life and also for the Sims that I make, so I branched out a little bit there. And it was around this point where I started to realize that for some reason, I mean, I kind of know why, but mainly because the eyes are like bigger and wider set, she was reminding me a lot of Emma Stone. and I love her, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. I just wanted to lean into that, so I started looking for hairstyles that would maybe resemble some of her characters. The one I ended up going for, you'll see, I picked mainly because it reminded me of Gwen Stacy. I'm a big Gwen Stacy fan, okay? I don't know, I love her, okay? I love Spider-Man. Gwen Stacy is one of my favorite characters, so I definitely went with that at first. I picked the hair based on that, and then I was supposed to keep it like Gwen styled, but I decided not to because, I don't know, I found the glasses that you'll see, they're like these little blue rounder frames, and I was obsessed with them, so I decided to go for something kind of out there and something that I don't usually do on my Sims, which is give them a lot of funky little colors and outfits and accessories. Which actually, now that I think about it, I do that a lot on my Sims, but this one was a little bit more funky than usual, I guess, because I was using so many different colors. And I actually really like how she turned out, so there's that. And I also, you guys probably see on the screen, I know you do, she's so pale. She's like extremely pale. I never make my Sims this pale. Not because I don't like it, obviously, I think all skin tones are beautiful. I just feel like sometimes the skin tones in this game can look very, like, weirdly, like, they have weird undertones, if that makes any sense. And this one is not an exception for me, but I actually think it's so beautiful. She looks so cute, so I went for that. And I also gave her, like, the brightest blonde hair I could possibly find, and maybe you guys think it looks crazy? I don't know. I was gonna do brown originally, but I like the way the pale looks on the pale, so I went with that. She's adorable. I love her so much. I have no idea if I'm gonna use her for anything yet, or put her up for download. If you guys like her enough, maybe I will put her up for download. I don't know. I love making Sims, and sometimes I don't end up using a lot of them, so maybe one day I'll just go through my gallery and find past Sims that I've made and just put them up for download somewhere. As like a little sim dump or something. The reason it took me so long to find a hair is because I was trying to find a specific hair, and you'll see it soon. It's like this, like, bob, I guess, with like a side bang or a swoop. It's adorable. I thought it was so cute, but it just didn't fit the vision that I had, so I decided to go for, obviously, the ponytail that I've been talking about for like the past 30 minutes. And then you'll see me playing around with the glasses slider here in a bit, but yeah, it took me forever to do that too, because I realized that you can change like multiple angles and stuff, and then while I was doing that, I figured out that my eyebrow slider, I have been using it wrong. I literally thought it didn't work for the longest time, because it just, like, I was trying to use it from the front, and you're supposed to use it from the side, which is, I guess, a problem that I have with a lot of my sliders. But now I figured it out, so that's cool and awesome that I've been using it wrong for like the past 3 years that I've had it, but now that I know, I will be using it, trust. And then for her clothes, she is so cute. I went for this cute little top that I'm actually obsessed with. I've never used it on one of my Sims before, but I think it's so cute, and I think it's by Ellie Simple. I'm not sure. I use a lot of their Sims 3 custom content, at least I think they make Sims 3 custom content, unless I'm confusing that with someone else, but I think it's so cute, and it might be a little bit more alpha than I'm used to, but honestly, I tend to go for Maxis Mix anyways, so I'm fine with that. And I tried to include a lot of Sentate and Serenity's new collection. I don't know if I ended up using a lot of it, to be honest. I don't quite remember what I put on her. I wanted to use the shorts from it so bad, and I don't know if I ended up keeping them. I think I might have gone for something else at the end, but those shorts are beautiful, and honestly the whole collection is beautiful, so even if I didn't put them on this Sim, I will definitely be using them on another Sim soon. I actually think it would look so good on Sutton. Oh my god, my girl Sutton. I know, I love her so much. She is so cute. She's the cutest. I haven't played with their household in like a few weeks, and it makes me sad because I really do miss them, and I have plans for them. I just needed to take a teensy bit of a break from that because I was starting to get, like, not overwhelmed, but just burnt out of playing the same thing all the time. And now that the girls have moved in, it's a little bit different because I think I enjoy playing with multiple Sims more. And there's a lot more opportunities for me to, like, branch out and do things. Like Ryan, I think I already mentioned in one of my businesses and hobbies videos, but I want her to open up her own store. because I just see her having like a little, like a, I don't know, like a candy store or something. Originally I was going to do a pottery studio, but then I remembered that we can do like candy stuff, and so I wanted to include the candy machine, and then it just kind of turned into like a whole candy business. I love candy machines. I love the one that came with businesses and hobbies. I think we could have gotten a few more objects for that, but whatever, it's fine. So when I was building her store, it just kind of turned into like a candy shop with like a kitchen, and you guys will see it in an episode coming up, but it's so cute. I love it, and I can't wait to play in it. Anyways, I got sidetracked. What was I talking about before? I think I was talking about her outfit, but yeah, her outfits are so cute. I kind of struggled after her everyday outfit to find something that fit what I was going for, because I wanted to not just give her like a random like formal skin tight dress, because I do that with a lot of my Sims. Not so much anymore, but I used to, because I'm not great at doing formal outfits. And I think I ended up coming up with something decent. Like I think I did these like little flat Mary Jane looking shoes with 2 straps, and then I think I went for a denim dress. I don't know. I thought it was so cute though, genuinely. I'm a big fan of the outfits that I chose for her, so I'm not that stressed about it. It's just, it took a long time. It was harder than I thought it would be. Also, I apologize for my use of the word like and a lot in this video. I'm from California, and I say like every 3 seconds. I'm trying to get it out of my vocabulary, because it's actually ridiculous the amount of times that I say that word in my daily life. It's not great, and I fear I'm losing the plot a little bit, so forgive me. Anyways, as we go on to her other outfits, I think I started to kind of gain my trust, trust in myself back. I gave her the cutest little outfit for her sleepwear. She has like these yellow shorts and then this like top from Clumsy Alien, I think, that I'm obsessed with. I think it's so cute. And I kind of just kept a lot of the things that she was wearing already on for her other outfits. Like her hot weather, she uses a lot of the same pieces that her everyday wear uses, and so does her cold weather, because that's just how I am with my Sims. I don't really like to give them a different outfit for everything, because I try to play realistically, and realistically I wear like the same pair of jeans every time I go outside. So I figured let's give her the same pair, not the same pair, but the same skirt every time she goes outside, because that's just how real life is. Sometimes you don't have a different outfit every day. You're literally an outfit repeater most of the time, so that's exactly what I did here. But she's the cutest. I love her so much. I ended up actually really liking how she turned out. It was a very experimental cast session. I think I played around with a lot of stuff that I haven't touched before, which is great, honestly. I need to do this more often, where I just make a sim with custom content that I like never use, because it also just like gives me a reminder of the things that I have and like how cool some of them are and how much I need to use them more. Before I go, I just want to let you guys know that if you have any questions on any specific custom content that I used in this video, or sliders or whatever, please don't feel bad asking me for them. I know some people apologize. Trust me, you don't have to. I like answering questions. You can leave them in my comment section if you want to, but I also have an ask section on my Tumblr where you can ask me about anything. So there's that. But that is pretty much it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in a new video soon.